Leeds, Leeds, Leeds.
A bit of an instant match reaction to that dross we've just seen at Ellen Road. Millwall fans will come for me because I said there were League One level players in that side of theirs, and we've just been done by a League One level side. Let's be fair, they are very poor. 2 deflected goals there, keeper saving a penalty, 3 other good saves in the game. Leeds just don't turn up. We say this a lot, only team that can beat Leeds is Leeds United, and that's, they were way off it today. Millwall, if they're honest, they'll know that. Fair play, you come to Ellen Road and you win 2-0, it's your cup final, is that FA Cup 4th round tie, that's your cup final, fair play to you. And that's, we haven't scored against you now, 180 minutes of football, which is atrocious for a side as good as Leeds United, but ultimately you've got to win the battle and earn your right to let your quality shine further into the game. And Farker got the team selection wrong, too many changes for me. Chambers were a wild one, played alright to be fair. First half, like one of the shining lights, should have scored. Bit of composure there, he's only a young lad, so it is what it is, but he should have scored. I think playing Chambers, I think playing Gilavogi, playing Schmidt, that's 3 players there that don't play minutes. That's almost a 30 in outfield players there who just don't get minutes. I think it's wild to expect them to come into a game against a side like Millwall who are going to be dogged, they're going to fight for every ball. I just don't think it's too many changes. I get the Ramazani and Nonto playing, I get that switch up. I get Joseph playing, Byram and playing on the right. Sorry, on left back is fine too. I love Byram, but I just feel like there were too many players in there who don't play enough minutes. Schmidt, I wanted to see Schmidt play. Gilavogi, I called him to play as well. I think Chambers maybe that one too much. On the face of it, I don't think Schmidt or Gilavogi played well at all. I think they should have come off at half time. Didn't look at it. The substitutes were too late again. The substitute where he brought on De Bayo with 6 or 7 minutes left when you've got Dan James on bench still, chomping a bit to come on and try and nick something. You get a goal there with a few minutes left. You push for a second, who knows? To just settle there and take Ampadu off us in to preserve him for Tuesday, I think, and play De Bayo just showed no belief you could go and get anything, even going into the last 5 minutes, with a potential 5 minutes injury time to play as well. I just think it's really bad by Farker on all fronts there. I think the players get given an opportunity, and rightly so. That's what FA Cup's for, rotating squad. We say a lot on my channel, my friend Sean says a lot that our reserve side, our second string side, is a championship top 6 side. I think we're sort of there. Is it chuff? It's nowhere near. I know they don't play massive minutes, so it's hard to really criticise because they're coming in cold, a lot of these players. I've been heavily critical at times of Brendan Aronson, but also bigged him up when he deserves it. Had a great season. I've said numerous times that I want to see someone else play at 10, but we saw it today, and yet again it didn't work. We didn't have much at ball. To the eye test, I haven't looked at the stats, to be fair, that could be totally wrong, but it just felt like we didn't have any control of the ball. When we had the ball, a couple of passes it brought down a lot with Mateo Joseph, but I just feel like, having Nonto in 10 didn't work. Was it a massive factor not having Mateo Joseph in that 10? Is that why we didn't have much of the ball? Is that why I get told all the time that he's the reason we have so much possession? I know he wins the ball back high up. He's a great defensive option in that 10. I think we sort of know how crucial he is, to be honest, and that's me saying that, I think, all in all, just a shocking performance, like the worst I've seen at Ellen Road. I saw one of my mates, Wainwright, and his lad. Last time I saw him, what Middlesbrough Cup game earlier in the season, I told him he best not come again. But last time he'd come, stay away from games, pal. Don't come to any league games. I want to go up. Just had a bit of not an argument. Good friends, obviously, me and Priest, a massive disagreement there coming out of stadium. Before we go into the stadium, he's looking at the draw. He's looking at all the fixtures for the FA Cup, telling me this team's in, this team's in. Oh, look at these. These aren't in, or these are who's going to go through. When you look at it, he's getting right excited. Like, we can have a bit of a cup run here. Could get skumped next round after the meeting Leicester yesterday. And then as soon as we come out of ground, I know what he's going to say. He's going to say, didn't want to win, wasn't going to win FA Cup anyway. Didn't give a shit about today. All the narratives I knew Priestley would say. And I know a lot of people say that, but I'll still stick my neck on the line. I wanted to win today. If you're happy where you got beat today because we're out of the FA Cup, because we can't do both, then what are you doing as a fan? Like, yeah, we're not going to win FA Cup, no. Are we bothered about the FA Cup more than the league? No. But if you're happy, or if you're not arsed today with that performance, then what are we doing here? You've got to be arsed with a player like that. We're paying fans, you know, take my little boy today, rushing around to take him to a game and they serve up that. Atrocious. These are players that are vying for starting spots. Today you saw why they're not starters. Matteo Joseph, horrendous. Horrendous today. First touch was just, honestly, atrocious. Atrocious. Ramazani looked lively, Nonto looked lively, but not great. Not great. Not for the level of opposition they're playing against, which I honestly firmly believe are so poor. Their keeper, fantastic today. Fantastic. One up game for me. You know, concede 2, miss a penalty. It's just atrocious. But like I say, I can't go along with that. With our cup, I'm happy. You know, Priestley was saying to me, listen to this, Sen. We get through to semi-final at FA Cup and we go to Wembley, but we finish 3rd in league. What would you rather have? That's just a nil and void fucking question. How about we get to semi-final at FA Cup and we still finish top? Why do people believe we can't win a couple more games in FA Cup without slipping to 3rd in league? Oh yeah, what happens? We play 5 games in a week. Well, we don't play 5 in a week. We play 3 and we do it fucking often anyway. And we're already at top at league. We're not top at league by doing it most weeks. Most weeks we play 3 games in a week. We're top at 3. I'm not bothered that we're out at FA Cup. I'm bothered how we're out at FA Cup. To Millwall at home. No goals scored. Shocking performance by boys like they weren't arsed. Farker didn't look arsed at all. They weren't in this technical area that much today either. None of them looked arsed. When you've got 34,000 fans there, you should be arsed. You're playing for Leeds United. It's a privilege. It's a privilege to play for our club. And I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off. I am going to throw the baby out with the bathwater. I ain't happy. But yeah, I just can't go along with that. And I know a lot of people will comment on this video and say, yeah, but it's only FA Cup, and I get that. But we should have beat them today. Such an average side, such a poor side, Millwall. And they've done us twice. 3 goals to 0 in total. Yeah. Anyways, enjoy the rest of your Saturday. If you can, after Leeds getting beat by an early kick-off. Always an absolute sucker punch for your weekend. Take care. I'm off to Caravan for the night, so I'll de-stress by the ocean. And yeah, take care. See you soon.